Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today I'm trying to explain to you how I found my art style. I know a lot of you guys are looking for their art styles and you are not sure where to start. I hope this video will help you to find your art style too. First, I should warn you before we start that I'm not a professional artist and all the tips and tricks I'm telling you in this video are what I've learned through my journey. The first thing I do was copying other artists. Never draw from imagination, and this is the main thing that helped me to discover my art style. So the first thing is to look for the work of other artists, the work that inspires me, and study the way they drew. When I started to study other artists, I realized that I started developing an art style. The first artist I studied was called Melo 9BA. I hope I pronounce his name right. He's an illustrator from Japan. I'll link his Instagram page in the comments below. I think he's really amazing artist and I feel that his drawings are full of life and emotion, and this is what I really like most in his works. And he's also drawing in anime style. I identify what I like about his work first and then started to implement this in my own drawings. And so whenever I'm drawing, I try to keep that in mind. How did he do something like this? How did he express the life and emotion in his drawing? How did he use the lights, the shades, and so on? And try to do the same in my work. I don't want you guys to think this is forbidden to study from other artists. For this stage, you don't copy you only copy the stylized feature that you like in their drawing and try to find aspects that you like in their art and add it to your own works. So it will help you to find your art style. You don't copy them for the sake of copying, you study them, and this is different. I also took a lot of inspiration from anime and video games. As you noticed that I'm always creating a fan art from Genshin Impact game, first because I really like anime style, and second because I like the game so much and its design. And when you are drawing an original characters in the style you like, I think it makes it easier to develop that art style because you implement the things you like in their characters in your own works. So I think my main inspiration was Genshin Impact video game. Another thing is make a lot of art. Practice and practice and practice till you find your art style. Because the best way to find your art style is experimenting. Experimenting is the way to find your art style, and don't be afraid to try new things in your works. I remember before I found my art style, I was hesitating to create works with complicated concepts, with complicated poses, so I was avoiding them. But once I started experimenting different poses, various drawing techniques and styles, I get noted that what type of work that I like and start implement them in my art, in my works. For example, I like to draw the eyes in that way, so I try to do it this way. I like to rendering the clothes that way and start to implement in my drawings till I found my art style. Give yourself the time. Be patient and don't rush the process to find your art style quickly. Instead, you have to enjoy the process, enjoy the experiment, and never give up. I know it takes a lot of time and you want to find your art style because a lot of people is talking, I found my art style, and you wanted to find your art style very quickly, but believe me, all you have to do is be patient and give yourself the time to experiment a lot of things, a lot of techniques. It took me a lot of time to find my art style and I did a lot of studying, a lot of experiment, copy various artists to find my art style. So give yourself the time to discover and implement these various techniques to find your art style. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. See you, bye!